And the first one would be having an ardent zeal and passion. So again, when we talk about passion, it means that you have the genuine love for the work and a burning desire to make a difference. It also means going beyond duty to create a lasting impact. So, sabi ko, earlier I told you that your compassion also goes with your passion. Since community work is a very challenging in the sense, and there's a lot of hurdles, and uh, it needs a lot of really a burning passion to really continue with your community development. I believe you already have some experiences in some community, and sometimes there would be a feeling of disappointments, and uh, sometimes you also feel that why there are some inequalities. But again, when you do your community development work, you really need to become very mindful of these attitudes, and always take into considerations that in order to really pursue your objective and the changes that you want to happen in a certain community, it takes a lot of guts and passion to really do it, and it takes a lot of time. It doesn't happen in one project timeline development community, but it needs a consistency of what you are doing to the community. And as long as you've seen a little light or a little hope in the community, always uh, always feel or think that there's already an impact that you have done to the community. So I would always pray for this kind of attitudes that you will have in order to really have a successful community development work. So again, next would be your commitment and your perseverance, because as I've told you earlier, it takes a lot of time in really pursuing whatever desire for change that you want in a community. So as long as you are dedicated, despite all of the obstacles and hurdles and misgivings both ways, uh, just take this commitment and this perseverance with you, and again always stay positive and prayerful that all of these obstacles or whatever challenges that you will meet will in the long run be able to overcome. And as long as you have a long-term commitment to sustainable change as well, and for the progress or empowerment of your community, I believe that would be the very prized, highly and great prize that you will receive. So just hold on and always keep in mind that it takes really a lot of courage to commit and be persevere with all of your community works. So again, and the last one would be having the value of the joy in service, because if you have this attitude, the joy, or we call it the happiness or the hypeness or the pill that keep you continue with your development work, I believe the joy of in service will always take you in finding fulfillment in helping others, especially those who really need a genuine help. And with this, with the joy in service that you always take with you wherever you go in the community development work, this always give you a celebration of even the smallest victories along the way. And this one, for me, for the last 27 years that I've been in the community development work, whether it's a long-term or a short-term development community work, these values that I have, like my passion and the ardent zeal, my commitment and the perseverance despite of the challenges, and the joy in doing the work, in the community service work, will always help us understand the basic, for me, the basic human environment or human to human relationship, as well as the human to environment relationship. So as long as we try to respect, understand, and help one another in pursuing all of these community works, success, success stories, and empowerment, this will always lead you to a better understanding and being the greatest agents of change in us in the community. So again, with this, I believe you will be more encouraged to become participants of community developers or uh, community development workers in the future. And I hope you will continue embodying all of these attributes, such as those skills, the values, and the attitudes towards your development work journey. So I guess the best way to really decide whether you are already a graduating community development workers. So I believe the questions getting into your mind is where to really practice your development work, uh, to have your first community development work. For me, my advice would be whether where your heart wants to, and whether what kind of community you really want to pursue first. That would be a very good way to begin with your community development journey. But basically, if there are already opportunities around you and you have the option to choose, I guess that the one I said, that whether where your heart wants to go, is one way to do it. But basically, if you have the opportunity to really help those really need of help, despite of you don't want to be part of them, but if that opportunity comes, try to at least try to be there or to be part of that, because sometimes I would always say that it's easier to really absorb or to really help out a certain community if you already experience them, to be part of them. And that would always be a great experience for you, whether you like your passion is with that community or not. But the thing is, it will always give you a lot of good experiences and learning environment to be able to really pursue in the long run your community development works. So as long as there's an opportunity, I believe You really need to embrace them first before you can really commit to really be in what kind of development work you really want to pursue, because there's a lot, and there's a lot of community who really needs help. So with this, I hope I could share some with my experiences. So I would really like to thank every one of you, first and foremost, for your initial commitment already, because you've been here and already graduating in BS Human Ecology major in social technology. So I believe that those skills that I've already told you and some values and attitudes are already with you. It just need to be practiced more in the community. And I always hope that you will always lead positive change, either it's small or big, as long as there is a change and your community really uh, absorb or really appreciate you. I know they will, because your work or being in the community development work, I believe, is one of the noblest uh, work that we can offer to our people and to our co-developer as well. So remember, and always remember, that development work is not just a job. It's actually a calling. So let's inspire and empower one another to create a better world for the future. So again, thank you very much. And I do hope that you will continue with all your positive changes that you've already done and your commitment to the betterment of our community. Thank you very much, and congratulations on your graduation.
Yay, ma'am.
Thank you, Ma'am Teens. Ma'am Teens, ikaw na lang mag-edit ng una, na
Oo.
blank out ako
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
I-ano
Ako
mo
nang
na
bahala.
lang.
Opo.
Thank you so much.
Ma'am, 12 daw
Bye-bye.
kayo aalis, ma'am.
Ha?
12 daw po kayo aalis.
Sige, ma'am. Mag-ready na rin ako kasi, ma'am, yung taga-Inrim.
Got it,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Ma'am Teens.
Apa.
Opo.